in the crux of today's session. So here are a few bullet points for you guys, and this is what we are going to learn in this session. Okay, so who is an entrepreneur? The first one, who is an entrepreneur, we are going to learn. Then becoming an entrepreneur. If anyone is aspiring to become an entrepreneur, what are various perks they will get if they want to become an entrepreneur? Then last one is, what are the charms? That means a kind of limelight that will show only on you. Okay, the different limelights that will show only you in a group of people, in a group of community, society. And that is what are the charms of being an entrepreneur. So who is entrepreneur is a definition, and becoming an entrepreneur is for aspiring entrepreneurs. The perks, I will let you know the perks. And being entrepreneur is if people are in the entrepreneur career, then what are their charms? Okay, you will identify. Okay. Yeah, so what you can see here in this particular diagram. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, can you see the slide? Hello, you can ping me in the chat box. Yes, no. Can you see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yes. Okay. Now I have a question here. What you are seeing in the slide, what you can depict with that picture, what you can depict in that picture. Can someone tell? You can unmute and you can speak. Otherwise, you can put your answer in the chat box. Okay, Srihari, you can unmute and talk. What you are seeing on the screen? You are seeing an image, right? What is that image? And what you are thinking of that image? Anyone, you can put your answer in the chat box. You have 10 seconds of time. You have 10 seconds of time. Think of it. Think of it. What is it? And what that person is doing, and what is the motive behind it? Power button symbol. Power button symbol again. Okay. Power on symbol. Power on symbol. Okay. Okay. Power on symbol. Okay. Good answers. Okay. Okay. So I think you are from technical background, so you are seeing the power on button. Okay, fine. Other answers? I'm seeing the chat box. Any other answers are most welcome. See, I always invite wrong answers. Okay, because if anyone wants to become a successful and powerful human being in their life, they should learn how to do the mistakes and how to mitigate the mistakes and how to take the risks, how to manage the risks. All these things you have to learn. Okay, so giving you your answers is always welcome. Okay, self-motivated. Another one, Sridhar. Okay, self-motivated. Good. Okay, so now let us see. Here I will give you a statement. Okay, if self-help is the best help, then self-employment is the best employment, and entrepreneurship the most exciting level of self-employment. Okay, you're getting my point. Okay, if self-help is the best help, then self-employment is the best employment, obviously. Okay, and entrepreneurship is the most exciting level of self-employment. Okay, so here what the picture depicts is, it is depicting that it is proposing by itself. It is self-proposal. Okay, so what it is giving you is self-appreciation, self-motivation, self-employment, and all these words you can correlate to that picture. Okay, what is the basic differences in employment and entrepreneurship? Okay, in employment, one works for others. One works as others want one to do. Okay. And for employees, there is no scope of thinking creatively or doing their own work, or as they when they want, they don't have any kind of such perks. Okay. Coming to the entrepreneur, it is dead opposite to the employees. Okay. So an entrepreneur can work for himself, can achieve a set target or goal, okay, which is set by himself, okay, and he can generate the revenue, and he can get satisfaction out of that. Okay, and there are a lot of other perks and charms, and I will let you know through this journey. Okay, hope you have got an oversight on what we are going to discuss now. Okay, next. This is what an entrepreneur thinks. Totally. Okay, totally he takes new path, and it is a risky path, and it is having much reward comparing to the employees. Okay, so now guys, finger cross, who is an entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? The definition, who is an entrepreneur? Can I have your answers? You can unmute and you can give me your answers, or you can put it in the chat box. You have 20 seconds time for this. Who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur ani evarni antaru? Guys, yeah, chat box is open now. Yes, I'm waiting. Doing his own business, Nanda Kumar, very good. Okay, I have another answer. Who thinks in a different way and motivate others? Oh, good, good. Okay, more answers awaiting. Who set up a business? Good. Jyoti Shetty, wonderful answer. You keep on. You start giving the answers. I will be back in 1 minute. I will bring my water bottle. Okay. Oh, only 3 answers. Only 3 answers. Okay. Innovation plus business. Good, good, good. A person who works for oneself to fulfill their own dreams. Okay. Yukta Shri. Good. Good, Yukta. Then Snigdha Singh. Good job. Nanda Kumar. And someone with a password. Some XP4VLY encrypted name. I think this is. Okay, fine. So, any other answers? Any other answers? Fine. So, as per your definition, what we think is the entrepreneur is a person who will do a business. Yes, of course. Of course, an entrepreneur is a person who will do business. Who will do business. But this is the age-old definition. Only doing a business is not an entrepreneur. Okay. Needs, and he has a lot of other qualities and various feathers to his hat. Otherwise, he won't survive in this competitive world. Okay. Of course, a person who is doing the business is an entrepreneur, and also and also he should be very innovative brain, innovative thinking. Okay, say for example, if someone is selling books, okay, if someone is selling books, then he has to think how he can digitize the books and how he can bring up a technology that can digitize the book, and one can think how he can authenticate the origin of the books, and how and also he can tell that like how one or a reader can get the information, the total information about the writer and the publishers and where it is originated, all these things. You are adding some value to the existing business. Okay, and we are calling it as some innovation. Okay, so then this is the second quality. So you should not only start a business, and there should be some innovation in this business. And an entrepreneur should be capable of managing a team. Managing a team is very, very important in such a way that like you should be a leader rather than a boss. Okay. The differences between a leader or a leader in a employee segment and a leader in entrepreneur segment is, a leader in employment segment is he will be growing on his own and he will be growing by himself, that's it. When coming to entrepreneur, he will be growing along with the team, he will be bringing up his team as well. Okay, then risk tolerance. The entrepreneur should know how to take the risk and how to convert that risk into an opportunity to grow the business. Okay, this is what we call it as risk mitigation, risk management. Okay, this should also known by the entrepreneur. Also, assertiveness. An entrepreneur should come up with very, very strong mindset, very strong mindset. Okay, because there are many chances of failure in this particular career. Okay, if you don't have that strong will, then you will give it up very early. Okay, and in early stages itself you will give up and you will turn up back to do some job or any other thing. Okay, so and another most important thing is leadership qualities. Okay, as I said, you should take up your team along with you to the success. And knowledge, huge knowledge on the businesses, managing the businesses, marketing, sales, technology you are using in the product and technology you are using in the solution, and networking. All these things combinedly we call one as entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is the one who do businesses with all these qualities. There should be some innovation in his business. Can you give an example of any businesses that have innovation, even if there is a lot of competition? That entrepreneur should come up with an innovation business model and he should capture the total market. Can anyone give me an example of an entrepreneur? Your chat box is open now. Hope you are understanding what I am trying to say. అర్థమవుతోంది కదమ్మా మీకు చెప్పేది నేను? Yes or no? You can give your thumbs ups. Yes, 2 participants raised their hand. Good. Okay. Fine. Can anyone give me an example of who is an entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? You can give me a random names or any business names also. Any business names also. Like new mobile, something ad in that mobiles. What is that? I am unable to understand. Okay. Adding some patch or new device to a mobile phone, you're telling, I think. Okay, that is also one thing. Okay, fine. Any other thoughts? MBA Chai Wala. What is that MBA Chai Wala? Is it a brand? Okay, fine. Other businesses? మీ కాలేజ్లోనే ఒక కంపెనీ ఉంది. ఓకే, యాపిల్ కంపెనీ. గుడ్. ఇండియాలో మీ కాలేజ్లోనే ఒక కంపెనీ ఉంది. తెలుసా మీకు? ఎంతమందికి తెలుసు మీకు? You have entrepreneurs in this group. I will tell you what is the company that was established and what is their story from your college అన్నది నేను చెప్తా. Aman boat company. Yes, don't know sir. I will let you know that. Okay, fine. Okay, wonderful. Kuppam Electro Solutions. Exactly. I will let you know the story of Kuppam Electro Solutions, and I will correlate every step of entrepreneur with Kuppam Electro Solution founders. Okay, fine. Then I will give you a wonderful example of an entrepreneur, okay, who has come up with a wonderful business model. Why I am calling this as wonderful business model is there is a lot of companies, it's not huge competition in the market already, but still that entrepreneur came into the market and captured the whole market. Okay, it is an Indian startup. Okay, I'll give you an example of that. Okay, how many of you know about Amazon? Amazon is a world biggest e-commerce platform. Okay, and Amazon, when it came to India, and almost all brands in the world look into India. You know why? Because India is the second largest and biggest market in the world. Okay, that's why every brand looks India as a customer portal. Okay, it is like we are all customers to the world actually. Okay, fine. So, well, in that case, when Amazon came to India, and Amazon is the only e-commerce platform that is selling all apparels, electronic goods, and everything it is selling. But still in that moment, a company has came up by the name Flipkart and grabbed the market in India by beating Amazon. And you know what is the business model of Flipkart? Can anyone guess and type in the chat box? Why Indians especially are moving towards Flipkart when it was emerged? Can anyone tell me? I'm waiting. Fast receive, or that means fast delivery, you're telling? No. Any other answers? Services, yes, of course. Amazon is giving best services. Wonderful. Who is Hari? Give him a big round of applause. So the Indian psychology, what we Indians think. So whenever we are going for shopping, what we do is we believe in touching the product and seeing the product. Yes, product is good, then I will pay for the product. Otherwise there is a lot of doubt in your mind. Okay, if you like pay the order when you place the order. Okay, so that's why Flipkart has come up with a unique business model called cash on delivery. And then most of the Indians who are like, they are all like, so Indians are mostly larger people or middle class families, and we believe in seeing and touching, and this product is good, then I will pay. Okay, so most of them are very much interested in that. So obviously they grabbed the market, Flipkart. Okay, so this is one best example. Even if you have a lot of competitions, with some innovation in your business model or in product or services, you can grab the Indian market. Indian market alone is enough for you guys. Okay, you no need to see the other countries. Okay, because India is the second biggest market. Keep this in your mind. Okay, so hope you understood what is who is an entrepreneur and what is business and what type of innovation should we bring, all these things. Okay, next. So why someone has to become an entrepreneur? ఎందుకు ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటుంటారు కొంతమంది. Okay, if you see the left image, so with human brain, okay, so if you see the pound symbol and everything, where you will see the power. Okay, since you have power in your hands, like yes, my cousin is MLA, my grandfather is MLA, and my uncle is industrialist, so I want to become an entrepreneur. So no, you cannot do that. Okay, so just you have power, you should not become an entrepreneur. Just you have background of an entrepreneur family, you should not become an entrepreneur. Then the second thing is, sir, I have a lot of flexible time, so I will become an entrepreneur. No, don't do that. Okay, if you have a lot of flexible time, if you have a lot of free time, go and do some other work. Okay, don't put your hands into the entrepreneurship. Okay, and the top left, it is not power again, so it is like it is another parameter. Okay, if you see the last one, bottom left, if you want to become a change maker, if you want to bring up some change in the society and the community, and if you want to solve the problem of a bigger community, then become an entrepreneur. Understand their problem, then become an entrepreneur. To become an entrepreneur, if you see the right side diagram, okay, the intersection diagram, okay, there is lot of qualities which should be integrated to become an entrepreneur. Okay, only because you have passion and whatever the product you are bringing up marketability, okay, only these two things are there, then I will go and become an entrepreneur. No, it will become only a dream. Okay, so for example, if you have passion and if you have a lot of skills to do that passion, then it will become a hobby. And if you have marketability and skills, then it will become a job. If you have passion, that means if you have a dream, and if you have a mindset of changing and change maker mindset, then come and become an entrepreneur. Okay, for that you need passion, marketability, and lot of skills. I mentioned few skills in the previous slides. Okay, then this is a small slide to show you what is the difference between a startup and an entrepreneur. Okay, startup and entrepreneur. See, entrepreneur is one who is slow and steady, we are calling here. Okay, why I am calling this a slow and steady means, a general store, a pharmacy, and any textile business, any other MSMEs, who the founder of all these things can become an entrepreneur. And the growth of such enterprises is very slow and steady. Okay, what do you mean by that? If I earn 2 crore rupees for this year, then next year I may earn up to 4 crores, then 6 crores, then 8 crores. That's it. That is what my yearly steady growth if I was an entrepreneur. What if you are bringing up some innovation quotient to the business model or the product you are working on and the product of your company? then your enterprise will become a startup. Then there will be a fast growth in your business. What do you mean by fast growth? Say for example, first year you will be earning 2 crores. Second year you will be earning 4 crores. Third year you will be earning 16 crores. Then 16 into 16, the growth is exponential when it comes to the startup. Why I am saying startup is, we are all technical guys and you are all students. If you go outside and if you put a regular business, doesn't matter, does not at all matter. Okay, if you are bringing up some innovation to the existing businesses, then that's what matters. Okay, so there is a lot of innovations that one has to bring in, and there is a lot of engineering you have to do in a lot of areas like agriculture, food processing, energy sector, and waste management and healthcare, mechanics. There is a lot of things you have to integrate. Okay, only engineers can do that and you can do that. Okay, so guys, you have a lot of scope to come up with innovative ideas. Okay, so don't get slowed down at any given point of time. Okay, my request all of you is to become an entrepreneur and establish the startups. Okay, not only enterprises. Okay, so going to the next thing. Yeah, so becoming an entrepreneur, what are the perks? If I am an aspiring student who wants to take my career in entrepreneurship. Now, what are the different perks? Perks are nothing but advantages that you will get if you will take your career as entrepreneur. If you see the image, it is a balanced thing. How you mitigate the risk will give you more rewards. Okay, rewarding career you will get. Rewarding career, that means whenever you go, wherever you go, you will get lot of rewards. Like for most successful entrepreneurs, it's all about mindset and paving their own way, navigating out of a corporate world that does not always align with their values. While entrepreneur advantages abound, one of the biggest ones is simply the fact that you can work in a role that matches your beliefs in a really gratifying way. You're getting my point? Okay. So always you will get rewarding career. For example, if you are a proponent of social justice and diversity, you can work only with clients that agree with these beliefs. If you are passionate about the environment, you can set up your business to have a low carbon footprint products, and you can share to the world that you are developing the solutions that is generating low carbon footprint. Even more, if you go down the lane and you can make it zero carbon footprint. Okay, and you can share to the world that yes, whatever the product I am designing, all will generate zero carbon footprint. Okay, isn't it wonderful? Yes. Okay, so next one is work-life autonomy. That means you can choose and you can equally balance your personal life and professional life. That is the another perk of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, so work-life balance and having the ability to set your own boundaries cannot be overstated as an essential part of working for yourselves. Okay, so when you control your workload, your job satisfaction automatically increases, keeping you more engaged in the business day-to-day operations. That is very much important. Okay, If you satisfy these both things like personal life and professional life, that you will get only in the entrepreneur, because you are the boss for your own company, and you can delegate the work and you can get the work done. Next important thing is leadership experience. Leadership experience. This leadership experience you won't get early stage in any job. In any job, believe me, in any job. Okay. Why? Because if you go to any company to do a job, you will have a reporting manager, and you have to keep on reporting him every time whatever you do the work on hourly basis again. Okay, you will get an Excel sheet. We fill this Excel sheet. What have you done from 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1? Then even if you take some time to have your food, then you have to enter that one as well. Okay, sir, I went to lunch. Okay, so this is what you will get. But when it comes to the entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial process involves a lot of entrepreneurial growth. The leadership lessons you learn from running your own business stay with you forever. It is 100% correct. And helpfully extending into multiple phases of your life. Whatever the experience you will get when you are maintaining and controlling a company, then that will stand with you for the lifetime. Okay. And if you quit entrepreneurship after 2 to 3 years, then if you want to go and do a job, then obviously you will have better career opportunities than your friend who joined is the same company, and you will have better opportunity than him. I'm damn sure about that, because you have like ran a company with full life cycle of how to establish a company, what are the compliances you have to take care, and what are the testing, and how you have to generate the product, and how to grab the market, how to expose your company to the others, the products to the customers, then sales. And this is what the total life cycle of a company. Okay. And you are experienced in that for the journey of 2 to 3 years. And this guy who got settled in a job, he has experience only in one domain, that only keep on do the task what your superior has given. Okay. Then coming to the leadership, like if you are an entrepreneur, you have this full life cycle. So obviously you have better opportunity than this guy. Okay. So this is another leadership experience that you will carry throughout your life. Okay. So then work from anywhere. You can work from anywhere. Okay. If you are going to a vacation, you can work from there. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the work has to be completed within the time. Okay. As an entrepreneur, you are not beholden to the daily drudgery of commuting, nor do you have to do the same things at the same times on a daily basis. You can even choose to work from places other than a boring office desks. You can choose your home, a cafe, a park, or even on the roadside as well. Okay. Or if you are going for a vacation, you can work there as well. Okay. But for a job, it is not like that. Okay. So one has to work from home, or otherwise he has to sit in an office, in a cubicle, he has to work. Okay. Next, company control. That's what I'm very much interested in. As I said, you have like a full control of the company, how to control a company, and what are the nuances of establishing a company, running a company, then taking your product to the market, and attracting the customers, and keeping your footprint in the social media. All these things you can control the total company. Okay. So that means you will get the knowledge in multiple dimensions in various fields. Okay. So that is why, like, entrepreneur is one of the best, and there might be some risky, and you should work hard, smart work. Everything is very, very necessary if you want to become an entrepreneur. Then flexible timings. Flexible timings. Okay, you can schedule your own timings. Okay, so you should not be trapped in the traditional timings of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, standard working lifestyle. Okay, what you can do is you can schedule your own timings as per the priorities of your personal life, family, and the needs of your client. Okay, and even you can improve your mental health. Okay, this will all happen only if you're an entrepreneur. Okay, so then building a beneficial network. Building a beneficial network. What do you mean by a beneficial network? You can come up with different connections that can strengthen your brand, your product, your company. Okay, where you can expand expand the pool of potential clients and meeting the people who will just personally help you out, and even they will bring a lot of customers, lot of money to your company. Okay, so only the people, the beneficial network you can build. Then ultimately the pride and satisfaction, what you will get if you go and do the job that someone is assisting you. End of the day you have to report him, yes sir, this is work, this is the work I did so far, and this is the work that was pending. Kindly excuse me, I'll complete this tomorrow, please. Okay, and if you want to become an entrepreneur, at the end of the day you will have some kind of self satisfaction and a pride that yes, whatever the work you did, you are giving employment, you are empowering people, you are giving back to the society. All these things you can do when you are an entrepreneur. Of course there are risk elements in the entrepreneurship, that's why incubation centers are here. Okay, so seems like I'm boring you. Okay, now let me stop sharing my screen. Then entrepreneurs will tell to the aspiring students who want to start their career in entrepreneurship. Do you want to listen that video? Okay, please wait. Chat box is open. If you are sleeping, please wake up. Please wake up, and I am waiting for the chat box responses. Okay, I got one response, two. Am I boring? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My God. Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Let me share the screen. Can you see the video? Chat box is open, or you can unmute and tell me. No, sir. Yes. Okay, fine. Can you listen the audio? What about the audio? Audio is okay, right? Okay. Audio is not okay? Wait, let me share the screen again. Stop sharing the screen. Yeah. Share some, yeah.
Running a business.
Now? What about now?
Or are eager to start one.
Now?
Congratulations on taking the plunge into becoming an entrepreneur. Now, this shows that it's great to see you here. This shows that either you're running a business or are eager to start one. Congratulations on taking the plunge into becoming an entrepreneur. Now, the entrepreneurial journey will be a long one and a hard one. That I can promise you. But this journey will give you the pleasure of achieving the mission of your life. During this journey, you will face several ups and downs, yet it'll be fascinating to see all your goals getting realized in front of your eyes. When I started my journey about 2 decades ago, 20 years ago, I often had no clue what I was getting into. I had to learn the hard way what it means to be an entrepreneur. Hundreds of failures have shaped my thinking and taught me certain frameworks and techniques that I believe every entrepreneur should know about. When I became an entrepreneur, the environment was totally different, and not many people thought of taking the plunge into starting a business. By now, India has close to 50 lakh micro, small, and medium enterprises. Together, they contribute close to 8% of the country's GDP and employ close to 1.3 million people, one of the largest sources of employment in the country. This Startup India program will provide you with this knowledge in the form of structures, frameworks, and techniques, understanding which will provide you clarity in starting and running a sustainable enterprise. The program is about exposing you to various facets of entrepreneurship. Also, it will inspire you and provide you with clarity of your entrepreneurial journey. You will understand how to validate your business idea, get clarity on how to start your business through development of structured business plans, and you will understand legal aspects of registering and running a business. You will also understand the different ways to raise capital for your business and also know how to run it sustainably.
Okay, this is one video. Okay, and it is a course, Startup India Learning Program. Okay, which is a free course. You can find it in Upgrad, or you can go to www.startupindia.gov.in. There in the learning resources, you can find this course. Who wants to become an entrepreneur? They can go through this course. It's a wonderful course, and you can get all the nuances of how to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so this is one thing I would like to give you. And then, yeah, so as I said, let us see what are the benefits of, let us listen from, one second, I'm missing that video, where is it? Yeah, got it. Now let us listen what the Indian entrepreneurs are giving messages and what they think like the core elements, and you can find lot of Indian entrepreneurs in this video. Please go through this.
Of an entrepreneur's journey.
The reason it's difficult to make it successful is that requires time, that requires patience, that requires investment, and that requires getting a lot of little things right.
There's a lot of hard work in entrepreneurship, especially when you bootstrap and start on your own. You have to double as a CEO, CTO, CFO, everything yourself.
You got to think about launching things that others have not done or anyone in the world has not done, and be brave about it, be bold about it, and not be worried about it.
You may be often wrong, just never be in doubt. Just go and execute what you have to do.
But when you choose to do what you love, both the journey and the destination have their own rewards.
We've won more than 100 awards. So I think it just reinforces, but there is no one single moment I would say that it is the proudest.
It's been the journey.
It's the journey, yes.
The places I've been, the journey I've seen, I feel happy about the way things have gone.
question in everyone's mind is, when should you start? What is the best time to start a business?
There's no best time or the right time to start up. The right time to start up is when you feel that you want to do something and you want to create a big business. If you're passionate about it, just get into it.
It's not about idea, it's just about execution. It's just about your crazy passion. It's about your fuel.
It's always easy to look back at something and feel regret about not doing it right. And there are times when you look back and think, if only I knew. But what should you know?
You need to have the right building blocks before you expand, because if you expand without the building blocks, then it can put you back.
The entrepreneur journey will be a long one and a hard one. That I can promise you. But this journey will give you the pleasure of achieving the mission of your life.
At Department of Industrial Policy.
Hope you enjoyed the video. And can anyone tell me how many founders we have seen, and can you name the company names of the founders? Can anyone do that? In the chat box. Mariko, okay. A guy who has generated 5 lakh jobs. Okay, who is that guy? Not Quicker. Okay, of course, Quicker founder is also there. Who is the other guy? Okay, I'm waiting for that guy who has generated 5 lakh jobs in just 3 years. In just 3 years. Ola, yeah. Bhavish Agarwal. Okay, how many of you know that Bhavish Agarwal has established a manufacturing unit of electrical vehicles near to your place, that is Chennai, and the total plant is running and heading by women only. Okay, so what a wonderful thing, right? Okay, so now let us go back to the session. Am I boring you? Am I boring you? I think a lot of people are sleeping. I'm unable to see them anyway. Fine. Let's go back to, charms of becoming an entrepreneur. So far, we have discussed, if anyone wants to become an entrepreneur, what are the different advantages they will get. Now, let us see what are the charms. If you are in entrepreneurship, you will get. Okay, just I want to bring to your about, hello. Yes, someone is talking. Okay, fine. So these are some basic differences between if you choose employment, what kind of differences you will get if you choose entrepreneurship. Okay, the basic difference. So let us see the nature, scope of work, then tendency of your work and the life, then earning, satisfaction, and the status. Okay, so coming to the employment and entrepreneurship, nature, it is self-saturation. Like, so you will have some kind of limitation if you want to do anything crazy. If you are an employee, you are not allowed to do anything crazy. When it comes to entrepreneurship, you can do anything crazy. You can experiment it. You can fail. You can take the risk. You can do anything. 1 second, please. 1 second. Okay, sorry for that. So in entrepreneurship, you can take the risk, you can experiment. If you have new thoughts, you can encourage any employee, and all these things you can do. And when it comes to the earnings, like earning money, if for employment it is fixed, even if it grows, It may be 10 to 30% per annum. That's it. When it comes to entrepreneurship, it is an exponential growth. As I said, it is an exponential growth, like you can earn any amount. Okay. Then satisfaction, anyway, I have already told you. So for employee. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, you are the one who will be creating the policies, and you are the one who are creating the employability. Okay. So, and you can manage the total company, and you are the leader of your, and you are the boss and leader of your company. Then coming to the status, employee, you cannot generate employment at all. When come to entrepreneurship, you are the job provider. You can give number of jobs. If you are giving one job to a person, that means you are like giving a job to the family, and that family is sustaining. Okay, that much wonderful thing an entrepreneur can do. Okay, coming to the charms of being an entrepreneur, I will close this quickly. I have another meeting. Okay, so being an entrepreneur, first one is you can create your own destiny, where you want to go, what you have to achieve, what kind of experiments you want to do. You can align as per your schedule, as per your time, and you can finish it off, and you can create your own destiny. Okay, so then you are the limelight among all of others, and you are the one who is coming up with a lot of difference. And yes, you will be contributing to the society. And if you want to check what is your full potential, like what you are capable of doing, then you can do only through entrepreneurship. Other than that, it is quite impossible. If you are an employee, then if you want to check your capability, okay, and your full potential, then it is quite difficult to check it, because the scope of work is very limited there. But when coming to entrepreneurship, you can check by yourself. That means you can calibrate yourself by your earlier version. Okay. Then contribution to the society, obviously you can contribute in a bigger way with your solutions and the products. Okay, not by throwing the money. So it is like beyond money and beyond the charity you can do. Okay, so you can create some innovative products to the disabled peoples, and this is like these kind of social innovations can become a real contribution to the society, not giving the money to the charities. Okay, so next, you can get more profits out of your innovations, okay, and your services and products. Okay, so then ultimate thing, you will be keep on enjoying, because you will be planning your own destiny, you will grow, and not only you will take up your team to the growths, and yes, you will be your boss for your life. Okay, so this is 4:30 kostaru madam. Open cheyandi adi. Okay, so these are some impactful innovations of Atal Incubation Center. Sorry to say that, like Atal Incubation Center gurinchi meeku nenu sarigga cheppaledu. Anyway, Atal Incubation Center is established in 2018, and we have been supporting lot of startups. So far we have 25 plus startups. Okay, and these are the products of our startups. And recently we have selected for Seed Fund India, Startup India Seed Fund scheme. Then recently we distributed HDFC CSR funds to the startups as well. Okay, so these are like few things I would like to tell you. And if any of the student is having innovative idea, and if you want to become an entrepreneur, please contact me. Okay, so we will give you all the support in terms of mentoring, technology support, networking, financial assistance, working space, anything. I think already there is a company which got benefited from this, and this company is from your college itself. Okay, so and this is a small slide that can depict the journey of Kuppam Electro Solutions. You know why? Whenever I go, wherever I go, I'll just bring this slide and I will tell the story of Kuppam Electro Solutions to all. Why? Because I like this product very much. Okay, I'll tell you at the end of my presentation. See, this journey started in May 2019. Okay, the problem was identified by WWF, World Wildlife Fund. World Wildlife Fund is an international NGO organization that are working for wildlife conservation. And one of the team leader from Madhya Pradesh, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, okay, he come up with a problem statement saying that, sir, we want to identify a live wire, that means an electrical wire that poachers are used to kill the animals. Okay, so we want to identify that wire. Why? Because it has been noted that in 2019 like 150 plus deaths were recorded only due to this live wires. Okay, so usually in forest there will be a lot of rains and wet land will be there, like most of the forest guards used to go for patrolling in the nights and daytimes. They don't even sense if there is any live wire nearby them. So due to these wetlands, so shock will get to the forest guards and they will die. There is a lot of such cases happened. And the WWF team, they used to go and give some ex gratia to the families of forest guards. And they got very emotional when they see small kids and their family with old people there. Like the only bread earner, if you lost the only bread earner in a family, it is very hard, okay, to sustain that family. Okay, so that's why they come up with this problem identification. Then we throw an innovation challenge in 2019. So then surprisingly to AIC, SKU and WWF team, Kuppam Engineering College has come up with the prototype directly. Okay, the group of students and faculty came up with the prototype. Okay, so then we started testing that prototype out of our office. The technical team from WWF and the technical team from AIC, SKU started testing it, and it is working fine. The basic need is surviving. So now we want to add some more to that, like some features. WWF team and AICSQ team has given some inputs. Then they have noted it down. Then they completed by December 2019. That is the first prototype. And we went for live testing in Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve. Myself, Ajay, and Kishore. We three went along with WWF team in Madhya Pradesh, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserves in December 2019. And if you see the image with watch and that multimeter with antenna, okay, so it was the image that was taken in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, 2019 we tested. If you see in the top image, a forest guard is hand holding a device and he is moving towards the live wire, and it started giving beep sound when he approaches this live wire. You believe me or not, there are almost 50 plus forest guards that were stood in front of us, and the expression and the smile on their faces is priceless. Why? Because, and that is why I love this device very much, because it is saving the life. It is not about making money, and it is not about the effort of it is saving the lives. And I can see the smile of forest guards, and still I remember that. Okay, And thanks to Kuppam Engineering College for bringing up with such a wonderful innovation. And then they have commercialized it and sold to WWF, the 100 places. And we are still working on the commercialization of this technology. Technology transfer. Commercialization was already done. And thank you very much, Kuppam Engineering College, for coming up with such a wonderful product. And this product is really a game changer to the forest gods, because it is saving life and it is stopping a family to not to put on roads. Okay, so thank you. And I don't want to extend to the other story. So that's all for today. And thank you very much for giving such opportunity, Ajay Garu and other team of Kuppam Engineering College. And thank you, students, especially to you, because listening is the a very tough task. I never do listening. Not even I cannot sit for 5 minutes. If anyone keep on telling something, I not even sit for 5 minutes to listen. Anyway, thank you very much to all the students, and special appreciation to all the students who have responded in the chat box. Thank you, sir, Ajay sir, and Kodan Ramay Garu and Kishore Garu for giving such a wonderful opportunity to me. Thank you. Any question and answers? I am happy to